Good afternoon. I am deeply honored to receive this award, and the more I learn about Judge Wisdom, the more honored I am. There are many ways in which Judge Wisdom's lessons are the ones that I try and follow. Justice Breyer once asked him whether it was better for a judge to be theoretical or practical. Judge Wisdom chose practical. And he was practical. His decisions helped implement many civil rights opinions, including the landmark school desegregation case, Brown versus Board of Education. This role of practical implementer of social justice is just how I would describe local legal service organizations. Don't get me wrong, there is absolutely essential work to be accomplished by national organizations and federal policy. But far too often I have seen good laws frustrated by poor implementation at the local level. This is where local legal service organizations can excel. I'm exceedingly proud of the work Children's Law Center has done to make federal law work for DC families. DC has the most progressive TANF policy in the country, and local special education laws now get support to children with disabilities faster and earlier because of our work. Now, there are some who see a divide between representing individuals and addressing structural inequities. Again, Judge Wisdom knew the value of both. Scholars have opined that he believed in adjudicating the specific facts before him. In that way, he was concerned with the needs of real people, of the individuals seeking redress. But he also understood the structural nature of racism, and he called, and I quote, for the organized undoing of the effects of past segregation. Local legal service organizations have a unique opportunity to address structural racism, that intersection of laws, policies, government practices, and individual behavior. It's especially true here in the District of Columbia, where we struggle with both economic and racial inequities. It's my fervent hope that the current nationwide protests will lead to real progress in the anti-racism movement, and that the very public show of support for racial justice from major corporations and law firms will be followed by the hard work and sustained commitment necessary to make lasting change. To that end, it's critical that law firms continue their support of local organizations through financial and pro bono support. I'm heartened by the highly publicized financial contributions and pro bono commitments being made by law firms. But if these commitments are made instead of, rather than in addition to, the support to local legal service organizations, then I believe that harm, not racial justice, will be the result. Judge Wisdom was a white man from a privileged background, and despite the groundbreaking nature of his legal opinions, he was a member of an all-white club. I share this fact not to denigrate Judge Wisdom, but to acknowledge that we are all flawed, that all of us, especially those of you who, like me and Judge Wisdom, are white and come from privileged backgrounds, we're going to make mistakes that cause real harm. We need to acknowledge these mistakes and the harm they cause. We need to take the time to learn from those mistakes, but they must not stop us from joining the fight against racism and injustice. Thank you so much for honoring me with this award. I will do my very best to live up to it.